Welcome to the monthly budget spreadsheet with credit cards setup video. You can find this template on Etsy. I'll put a link below. To supply the required information to personalize your spreadsheet, go to the My Lists tab by clicking on the name at the bottom of the sheet. Choose your currency symbol at the top right side. You can type any symbol here, even one not on the drop-down list, and it will be populated on every tab of the sheet. It'll only take a few minutes for you to complete this tab, and afterwards you will be ready to tame your budget. Any data you forget to add, you can add later. Each column contains subcategories used to compare what you expect to spend with what you actually spend. Fill out each cell replacing the numbered placeholders. Information you enter on your copy of the spreadsheet will be private only to you. Provided formulas utilize these categories to populate your budget dashboard, charts, and personalized transaction drop-downs to speed entry of your transactions. For your bills, loans, and credit card payments, you can enter a monthly due date. Dates place your bills, subscriptions, loans, and credit card payments on the calendar and organize your payment checklist. Without a due date, these won't be added to the calendar. Entering a date is optional, and there is a section on the Calendar tab where you can add infrequent bills and other monthly items you'd like to track. Choose loan or credit card from the drop-down for these payments. Flip to the Monthly Budget tab by clicking the tab name near the bottom of the spreadsheet. Add predictions of a total spend or received per month for each subcategory you created. Enter data in cells that are colored off-white. Cells containing formulas or required data are protected. A box will pop up if you accidentally change one of these cells. You may need to hit undo in the Edit menu to return the formula or data to the cell. You can have multiple monthly budget tabs, one for each month. Duplicate the Monthly Budget tab by right-clicking, control-clicking, or using a two-finger tap on a Mac trackpad and picking Duplicate near the top of the menu. Type a name to replace the default copy of name. After creating your predictions, move to the Activity tab. Here you enter all your transactions in one place. Make an entry every time you are paid, purchase items, or pay a bill. Double-click the Date field to bring up a calendar for easier entry. Only enter the value for the amount since the currency is already displayed. Click on the arrow next to the category and choose a category off the list. For the transaction type, choose a name off the list. If you enter a transaction name not found on the My Lists tab for expenses or bills, these transactions will be summarized in the Not Listed section of each table on the Monthly Budget Dashboard tab. For income, savings, loans, and credit card payments, you should choose from the drop-down since there is no Not Listed option, and these rows would be missing from your monthly budget. You can supply additional subcategories on the My Lists tab. Payment type is required for expenses or bills, so choose from the types on the list. For cash, debit, or check purchases or bills, choose Cash Other. You can add more credit card types on the My Lists tab. For savings, income, loan, or credit card payments, balance pay down payments, the cell can be blank or contain NA. Details are optional and can contain a description or comments. As soon as you enter Activity Transactions and choose the chart month, the spending tree chart on the right will populate from largest outlay to smallest. The table below shows the specific percentage of each subcategory in that period. You can choose a specific month or entire year. Multiple months transactions can be entered on this one tab, so there is no need to duplicate it. Subcategories entered on the My Lists tab previously are used to organize the transactions you enter here into the Actuals columns on the Monthly Budget tab, and will also update your graphs and charts. Now that you've entered transactions, flip back to the Monthly Budget tab. Check the left to budget number to see if you wish to reassess your predictions. This is predicted income minus spending, but we've also subtracted overspending to avoid you over budgeting. The income spending graph shows your cash and debit card burn down as your income is received. The credit card spending chart shows your total credit card balance as it evolves over time, including payments. The two pie charts are what cash you have left to spend, and the pie pieces in the expenses chart shows the totals of expense subcategories. There is a total of all expenses and bills in the upper right. The predicted versus actual graph shows how your budget compares to actual category amounts. Once you have a previous month, you can click the Past Left and Past Balance check boxes to roll forward past left to spend and credit card balances. In this case, your left to spend, credit card balances, and credit change can reflect the total from all past months, whereas your growth and loan payments only take into account transactions from the current month. In your first month using the spreadsheet, so you will have a starting balance. You can make rollover transactions for the previous month, which in this case is December. To track your bill payments, click on the Calendar tab and choose the month you wish to display. You can also copy this tab to save calendars for previous months and have a template copy so there will be no need to unclick the paycheck boxes for reuse. This tab will help you keep on top of your time-sensitive payments. We've also provided checklists of each type of bill where you can check them off as paid. Scroll down to the bottom of the page to see the infrequent bills section where you can add bills that do not follow a monthly schedule. Here you can enter a specific date for each bill. Bills in this section will only display under the calendar on this tab. These bills will not be reflected on your monthly budget tab unless you enter them in the Activity tab. I've covered a lot of information in this video, so feel free to rewind to catch anything you missed. Thanks for watching.